blah, 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 blah. God, why can't I do this? Oh, hello there. Looking very Pat Benatar today. Love is a battlefield, etc. Welcome to my second movie review blog. Today I'm going to be talking about two movies that are out in the cinema at the moment. It is Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, and The Son of Saul, which has been around for a little while, but I've only just seen it, so I'm talking. So first of all, I'm going to talk about Batman vs Superman. Now, this is going to be really hard to do without spoilers, so I'm going to be brief and avoid plot splaining and accidentally giving something away, which I'm very prone to do.
That's him right there. There he is. Get a shot.
Who's that?
You must be new. That is Bruce Wayne.
Mr. Wayne. Clark Kent, Daily Planet.
What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham? Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. People living in fear. He thinks he's above the law.
The Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a little hypocritical, wouldn't you say? Considering every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you read a puff-piece editorial about an alien who could burn the whole place down.
Most of the world doesn't share your opinion, Mr. Wayne.
Maybe it's the Gotham City in me. We just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
Boys! Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. How are we?
Lex?
Hi, hello. Lex, it is a pleasure. Ow! Wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person. You know the oldest lie in America, Senator? That power can be innocent.
You're gonna go to war. That son of a bitch brought the war to us. You know you can't win this. It's suicide.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham.
You're psychotic.
It is a three-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds.
It's time you learn what it means to be a man.
Stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
Man won't kill God. The devil will do it.
What have you done? She with you?
I thought she was with you.
I'll start by saying that I was super let down by this film. Not because it was a bad movie, but just because it wasn't what I was expecting it to be, and it wasn't what it was sold as in the trailers. Superman is super boring, as always. I have a ready-made negative bias towards Superman. I think he's a goody two-shoes sad sack that should have stayed in small town, middle America, 1938, wherever the hell he's from. I don't think he should be considered to be in the same league as Batman or Wonder Woman, and he's a black spot on the DC universe. Henry Cavill tries his best with what he has, but his performance is lukewarm at best. I'm going to go against the grain here and say I don't think that Ben Affleck is a terrible Batman. I think that he's just a different Batman than the one we're used to seeing. This Batman is a downtrodden version of our regular Batman, and he also kills people, which I don't mind. I actually find that refreshing. Doesn't pussyfoot around. But I am really sick of that same flashback of his parents getting killed. We get it. It's sad. For the love of all that is holy, please stop doing this same frigging flashback. When a good movie, comic book movie adaptation works really well, it can make a commentary on the issues of today without losing elements of its kitschness. So, taking junk culture and turning it into high culture through sociological and political commentary. I think this movie was just too confusing to have done this intentionally. But one thing that it did intentionally or not, bring forward was the massive gender issues still felt in the movie making space, but also nerd culture as a whole. The appearance of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is being seen by many as a bit of a token or a novelty, but really it means so much more than that for the comic and movie industry. She's way more badass than just that shitty 2-second cameo that she gets in the shorts, so it's worth watching for her alone, really. One to watch out for is the Wonder Woman film being directed by Patty Jenkins, who is currently best known for directing Monster from 2003, I think it was. Badass women showcasing badass women. If it's not good, I may actually cry. But what was the massive standout in this film? Actually, it was Jeremy Irons as Alfred. He blows everybody else out of the water 100%. He is one sexy dude, and I didn't think I'd ever say that about Jeremy Irons, but whew, was that really lame? That felt like a mum joke, but not you, mum, sorry. Okay, that's it, before I accidentally give something away. So see it or nah? I'm going to say nah, leave this one, but only because I know that you're going to see it anyway, so... The second film that I'm going to touch on today is the debut film of 38-year-old director Laszlo Nemes, Son of Saul. This one's been around for a while and you've probably already heard of it. It took out Best Foreign Film at this year's Oscars. I was going to say last year's Oscars for a second. This year's Oscars. It scooped the Indie Spirit for Best International Film. It won its category at the Golden Reel Awards and it received the Cannes Grand Jury Prize last May. So there was a lot of people talking about it. This first-person look at the Holocaust is sparse on plot, but heavy on the sensational imagery. Shout out to Matthias Erdele, the cinematographer. He's amazing. I had a look at some of his older work, and it's just as beautiful as this. I wanted to Tumblr screen grab the shit out of the entire film. I was ready to be underwhelmed before going in, but only because I feel like, in general, the Holocaust is overdone subject matter in cinema. I don't know if that's a controversial thing to say or not, but I feel like it's been done so many times. But I wasn't prepared for the emotional and physical effect that this movie would actually have on me. I find it rare. I see a lot of movies, and for something to really have an effect on me these days, it has to be really special, but this movie had it. Throughout the film, we follow Saul, who's played amazingly by Geza Rohrig. We follow him so closely that we're married to his shoulder through long, unbroken, handheld cam shots that feel much longer than they actually are, but in a good way. Saul discovers a dead boy in the gas chambers where he's working as a Sonderkommando, who he believes is his son. As the film goes on, we slowly realise that Saul most likely doesn't actually have a son, that this is a projection onto this boy, and his obsession with giving him a proper burial at any cost is more likely an act of self-protection from the horrible events going on around him. Saul's found the only way that he knows how to survive in this world, and we're swept up in his quest, like the eye of a hurricane, while all around us bloated and naked corpses are swept up into incinerators, and people are bullied and beaten to death, and it's so cleverly done that, as graphic as this sounds and is in Afterthought, it really is a graphic film. It's subtle while you're actually watching it. It's immersive, beautiful, and harrowing, but all in equal measure. And there's no doubt that we'll soon be seeing a lot of stylistic imitations of this sort of film coming out of America. The co-writer of this film is Clara Royer, a French writer and screenwriter. She wrote the treatment of the script and the crafting of all the scenes, and Cara is definitely going to be one to watch in the coming year for future works. So see it or nah? Definitely see it. That's it from me this week. Sorry if I seemed a little bit down or tired. It's been a very busy week and a long day today. I wanted to get this out as quickly as possible before the Easter break. I hope that you all enjoy your Easter break, and remember to subscribe to my channel because it makes me look good. Also, I've already made myself sick on popcorn and chocolate, and I hope that you all get to do the same.